Hey everyone, Dr. White here. So I want to talk a little bit about ogives. Ogives, like they start at 0 and they go up to your maximum cumulative frequency, which is 20 because he took 20 samples. Sometimes they do relative cumulative, so sometimes you'll see percents over here. And like in that, and when it's like in percents, like the 50% would be here. And if I wanted to read what the 50 percentile is, I would drop down here and say, oh, the 50 percentile is 37.5. This is asking me for how many measurements were taken between 40 and 55. So if I were to look at that, I would go to 40, and I jog over here. It looks to me like that's 11. And I go to 45, and I would jog over here, and it looks to me like that's 14, and 11 from 14 is 3. So I would think that the correct answer is 3. This problem is real inconsistent. 90% of the times it gives you what you think the correct answer should be based on that interval, but like right here it says the answer should be 2. The only thing I can figure is that they are not including the 45, so do they estimate and drop down to the 44 and then go over just on that and then say that's about 2? I'm not quite sure. Like, I looked at the calculations on this problem and I can't kind of figure out why it's not coming up, why it's coded to not come up at 3, which is what I would think it would be, since 14 minus 11 is 3, and you would count that 1, 2, 3. So having said that, this is how you read an ogive. So if this problem is throwing you, you're probably reading the ogive correctly. Again, if you want like a percentile, let's say this is the 20th percentile. I want to know, I would go over here to where I hit the graph and then pop down, and I would say 25% of all of the data reading is below 30. 30 parts per billion of arsenic. Hopefully that's helpful on how to read an ogive. I went ahead and withdrew this problem. Sorry, we've had some problems with it in the past. It's just real hit and miss. A lot of times you can count hits and works, like they'll give you from 60 to 65 or something, and it'll be exactly what you expect it to be, and the next time it won't be. So I don't know what they're, how they are maneuvering that. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a great week. Feel free to ask me any other questions. Thanks. Bye.